Oracle, and welcome to my channel. Y'all, I'm just digging in my damn middle console. I'm trying to get my Palo Santos. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do, right? Keep in mind that these messages are general. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one and hopefully it sticks, okay? Now, collective, I just wanted to come and do a little midday tap in because I instantly heard this connection between you and whoever this person is, or these people, right, are, they were never meant to be for the long run, okay? Hey, Slay, welcome. What it do, fam? Okay, so because I feel like there's a great amount of like pain that somebody could be feeling in regards to you, or like you not being in this person's life. And I do feel like you could have just definitely cleared your energy up when it came to the type of people or the type of tone of people and environments that you wanted to be in, right? You weren't just staying accustomed to what you have always been accustomed to, which makes me think that maybe these are people that you have known for a long time, right? When you grow accustomed to something, it's oftentimes something that, you know, you've done for a long time that's kind of like human nature to you, right? Hey Slay, happy Tuesday. Yes, I am doing well. I'm doing well. I feel good. My day started off productive. Okay, I handled what I needed to handle. I feel good. Look, my meal prep, I'm about to go and make me some stir fry veggies. Whew. Okay, let's get to your message. I hope your day is going good as well. To all of you, okay? Now it's judgment day when it comes to these people, collective. I feel like when it came to them or this person, like you really have to like reevaluate some things. You know what I'm saying? When you are going to a judge, you are looking at the facts, or if you are the judge of your life, you are looking at the facts of the situation, right? You could have been around some really judgmental people, collective, and maybe like this is how you've always been with these people or this person up until a certain point, right? It's like at some point, you know, motherfuckers gotta grow up. And I feel like the more you have grown and elevate, whether that be mentally, spiritually, emotionally, or what have you, you know, you kind of assess things differently. And these are what people are, this is the energy that people are giving to you, right? As a judge, this is facts. This is evidence. This is people showing you to your face how they are, who they are. And it's so crazy because I feel like these are some people as well that, because you know how when you testify, right, and you put your hand on the Bible, these are like, I'm just hearing like habitual liars. You know what I'm saying? These could be people that will definitely put their hand on the Bible. I swear I put that on and be lying through their motherfucking teeth. Okay, look, humor as I'm laughing. It's like sometimes you just really gotta laugh at people like, damn, you really think I'm stupid. Okay? Judgment, it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, okay? So just because you may have known these people for a long time and y'all been on the same path because of that, right? The length of time in which you have known someone does not dictate how great the friendship, the relationship, or whatever it is. It doesn't. Because it's a lot of bullshit and it's a lot of shit that can happen within that time. You know what I'm saying? That may not have been healthy for you. That may not have been for your greater good. But nonetheless, as we always take from lessons, you learn from them, right? You learn from them. You take the parts in which can help you be a better person moving forward. All right. So I feel like when it comes to anybody new coming into your life, collective, like you really are assessing it as far as like, is this the type of person that I want to frequent with, right? That I want to kick it with, that I want to be around? Do they have good energy? Do they not always have like drama and chaos going on in their life? Do they have goals and dreams that they want to achieve? Are they actively working towards it? Are they trying to better themselves mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever it is? You know what I'm saying? As you're growing, you want people that are also in the motion of like growing as well. Because, you know, everybody can choose. We have free will, right? And what does it say? Everybody has their own unique path and challenges. Just like you have your own shit that you may come across when it comes to you going down the journey that you are choosing for your life, you understand that other people do as well. You know what I'm saying? But in no way should the shit that's going on in one's life be spilling into someone else's. Okay? So I like the fact that Judgment came out, because I feel like you're seeing the facts. It's like it's on the table. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, yeah, I don't think this is going to go on much further. Something could be going on in regards to the judicial system. Okay, somebody could work in the judicial system, or something could be going on with court or something like that. Also, I'm hearing like somebody doesn't want to deal with somebody who is probably in and out of court, or yeah, I don't know. It's just somebody could be like always wrapped up in like jail, or doing this or doing that. I don't know, something like that, right? But with discipline here, is like this is maybe what somebody needs in their life, or this is what somebody is looking for. Okay, somebody that has a sense of a routine, right? Not being held up against your will in order to imply a certain type of discipline. You know, it's like not being told to do certain things. It's simply because you want to, right? So it says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Somebody here, you guys are really, it's kind of like, fuck how you look, fuck what you got. What is that mind like? You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all energy is like. Listen, like I always say, I don't care how fat the ass is, how big the titty is. Yeah, we already know it. Listen, it's not going to be for the long run, right? You know, based off whatever that is that one may deem as something not going long term, right? And it's so funny because I recently just seen a pop the balloon of this guy. He was talking to this woman, and he said something about like her attire and stuff like that. And I seen a lot of mixed comments, mixed reviews as far as like in the comments and whatnot. But a lot of it, I feel like for somebody, because what he said, he said the way that you are dressing, he said, and I like the fact that he acknowledged, he said, I've been on both sides of the fence. He said, I've been on the side where that kind of look attracts men with a certain type of intent, versus, he said, the man I'm trying to be right now. I said, ooh, okay. That, listen, everybody skimmed past that shit. It was just like, oh, he insecure. And it's just like, you know, you want it from a man's perspective. I mean, he is one. Shit. He telling you, like, listen, I'm trying to leave from, you know, leading with that type of aspect, and more so on, you know, I guess something that compliments him, right? Because with success at the bottom, I feel like somebody could be realizing that the relationship did not end up being successful as they may have thought it could have been, right? This could be you feeling as this way. It's like, okay, we need something deeper. It's like, yeah, okay, boom, you get past this door, right? All right, cool. She pretty, he fine. All right, cool. The next door, okay, he smelled good, you know what I'm saying? I like the fact that he got a little discipline and this and that. All right, boom. Then you go to the next door. Are you able to vibe with this person? It's like, all right, cool. Boom. Are you able to vibe with it? With them? Somebody could have just been looking at people as like as if they were just an item, or like a shiny type of toy. It's like, oh, as soon as they're done playing with it or whatever, they just set it down, and then it's the next prettiest thing, or the next handsomest thing. Or, you know, somebody here is really looking for somebody that is going to bring them a sense of substance. Substance, okay? Give me one more. Let's see. Self-esteem. Yeah, this is what also someone wants within a person as well. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who has a sense of confidence. It says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. All right. Yeah, collective. When you are somebody like this, okay, you have to be very careful of the company that you keep, and understand and know when to assess the situation and have that sense of confidence to walk away from it if it is not on your program. Because I feel like you had a lot of people, Collective, that like really thought that they was bigger than your program, for sure. Like maybe these people thought that they was gonna always do things or say things or act in ways in order to like run you, but that did not go too far. Yeah, failure at the bottom. Failure at the bottom of the deck. Plan failed. Okay, it says understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. Okay, so it's like you are teaching. I always say we train people how we want to be treated, right? We train people how we want to be treated. And the people that you are going to find yourself connected to, Collective, are also people that assess people in the same manner. You know what I'm saying? People that may have manners, who knows how to carry themselves, know how to articulate themselves, know how to blend in various of places, not just in one dynamic. Okay? Somebody wants somebody here with goals, like, or just like whether it's a lover or friend, y'all just want to be around people that like has something going for themselves, that has a certain type of gift to where like, and it's a sense of selflessness, right? A lot of you guys have been really focused on yourselves, and I love that. Because even with self-esteem, it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So not only is whatever it is that you're talented at, because it's like your God-given gifts. It's like, Collective, you really operate in your purpose right now. And that's why, like, maybe people that you've been friends with and relationships with for a long time, it's like you're outgrowing a lot of people and spaces. The more you tend to have this sense of discipline for yourself, and judge accordingly as far as if those people, places, and things match with where you got set in your mind as far as where you want to go. And you also could have somebody in your energy that could have wanted to like take your gifts, especially if you are like a spiritualist or something like that. I don't know. It's just somebody. It's like, again, that plan failed. And what people understand is with destiny swapping and things like that, with people that do that, all that, they don't know what comes with what made you this disciplined type of person. They don't know what you've been through. That triggered to stop the pattern. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers see the tree and see the fruit, but does not know the conditions that it withheld in order to get to that point. And it's so crazy because these are the very same people that used to judge you, Collective. I feel like these people found comfort in having you around just so they can judge you. People that wanted to be in your business, they wanted to be, close proximity, intimacy. Be aware of a lot of people that like want to like all of a sudden just be so close to you right now. Okay, when people see that somebody is like taking a certain initiative with their life and they become inspired and motivated by you and things like that, like, be aware of people that they won't say that to you, but it's like they will want an extreme sense of closeness to you. Because the way in which you making these people feel that their mouths will not let you fucking know is like people wanting to figure out what your motherfucking special recipe is. Remember on Good Burger? All the motherfuckers wanted to know why nobody wanted to go over to Mando motherfucking Burger and shit like that. That makes me think of BBLs. I mean, BBLs. What's that Drake song? Oh, Lord. I don't know what that's about, but it made that reference made me think of, y'all know how Good Burger was just a regular ass burger spot, right? So to speak, until that sauce came and it was slapping. And then since they, you know what I'm saying, they thought that, okay, if I um it's a lot of downloads coming from what I'm saying. If they inject their burgers bigger, it'll get people going, right? But you see the effects of how that happened. I don't know. I'm heavily getting that it's something regarding that. I'm hearing like body dysmorphia. Okay. Somebody wants a sense of closeness with someone, but maybe somebody felt, or like maybe somebody felt like they have to change themselves. This cannot even just be love. This can be a friendship group or a community or whatever. Like somebody felt like they had to change themselves in order to get people to like them, and or be in a sense of closeness to them. But when you with this type of group, you gotta talk a certain type of way, you gotta dress a certain type of way, you gotta have hair a certain type of way, in order for your self esteem to be boosted. If you have gifts, you got gifts. It don't matter how it's packaged. This made me think of somebody can play like a instrument. There's this famous violin player, and he has played in like arenas and all type of stuff, right? In intimate type of settings. Okay. I keep seeing dragonflies, y'all. It's something with dragonflies. This is the I've seen, so like even just driving away from my house, I've seen dragonflies. That could be significant to someone. Um so he goes to like a subway, right? And he's, sits near a pole, whips his violin out, starts to play. And some people will start. I wish I would have did research to see how he even started off. You know what I'm saying? Because oftentimes, you know how people go back to their communities and go back and give back, or, go to where they started. Um, I don't know. I think he just did that as like a social experiment or something like that. But those people walking past, not paying him no mind, does not know that people paid hundreds to go see this man. And they're getting a free show. But listen, I feel like a lot of you guys love whatever it is that you do as far as your gifts. This is what brings people close to you. You do so without judgment. Because your mind, listen, you doing what you got set on your mind to do. You're not worried about or judging the next person, because you know that they operating in ways that got to get them to where they got to go. But when you peep that don't mean that you got to deal with those people that rock and move the way that they moving in order to get where they going. Because oftentimes that's going to knock you off of your path. When people genuinely want to get to a certain point in life, in whichever aspect it is, they are going to instill discipline. You ain't gonna have to step on nobody's necks. You ain't gonna have to change yourself. You ain't gotta talk down on the next person in order to make your self-esteem feel a lot better. You ain't gotta do any of that. So whoever this person is that has something out for you, whatever their plan was, it definitely failed. All it did was kind of make people want to get closer to you, okay? I'm trying to get close to you. Anything you want, I got it. And girl, you're so it's like these people, I don't know if these people or this person just did not want people to rock with you, but you got these people back into the energy of like, whatever you need, I got you. Like, what are you trying to do? Oh, okay, because these people is respecting you now. It says mutual respect, unity, closeness. People are seeing who they want to be around or with for the long run, collective. There are people, not everybody moves shady like that. There are people out here that y'all have a mutual respect of, like, damn, I like the way that you rock. You know what I'm saying? I like the way that you move. I like your morals. You somebody that I want to have in my life for a long time. You probably got some people in your life where you side-eyeing, you kind of, you're probably not a judgmental person, but you probably judge people based off of, like, how judgmental they are. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a matter of, like, if this person is going to leave your life. It's a matter of when. When is the right situation? When is the right is going to present itself? Okay. So y'all going about something very smart, collective. Because again, I feel like you're just carefully assessing people with this judgment energy. It's not in a judgy way, but it's just kind of in a way of, like, why would you say that? Why are you so bothered? Why are you so... Somebody just does not... Yeah, look at that. Two-Face. Ooh, collective. Double life, cheater, backstabber. Exactly. Somebody is really realizing... Like, somebody could have made you feel as though, like, you was a two-faced type of person. Like, oh, they just act like this here. They're really like this. Or, but that's exactly how that person is. Or those people are. Like, your mind is so focused on other shit, collective. You don't have time to be trying to prove a point as to why somebody has to depict you a certain type of way in comparison to them. They the ones that live a double life. This is a Hannah Montana asshole. Okay, somebody could live a regular life, or like, not even say regular, but like, or somebody could be in, like, the limelight, I should say, like with the Hannah Montana energy. So somebody could be on stages, on a platform or something like that. And maybe they do get, like, respect from people based off of how they are on those platforms or whatever, or stages or whatever that is. But they're a whole completely different person, behind the scenes, okay? And I feel like people are starting to see this. This is somebody that will, like, stab you in your back. Like, they'll hug you and stab you in your damn back whenever they get the chance or the opportunity to. This is a cold motherfucker. Oh, God. And that's why certain things with this person or these people are starting to fail. It's so crazy because, speaking of platforms, I had recently just seen that BET Awards and the Hip Hop Awards came to an end. You know what I'm saying? We thought, of course, music is always going to be, a part of life. It's always, we need the BET Award. We need to, get rewarded for shit. But it's like, collective, I feel like, collective, listen, whatever it is that you are doing that's incorporating this discipline in your life, and it's in the midst of it helping you, it's helping other people. I don't care how small of the platform that it is on. Understand that you are inspiring people, even your fucking haters, because they so worried about how you get a certain type of respect from people, when it's simply because you don't have to move in shiesty ways in order to have people be on your motherfucking team. First off, you don't even let people get too close to you. So when they do, it's like, you really hold yourself to a sense like it's a privilege, because you have so much to give with self-esteem. The way in which you carry yourself, the way you show up for yourself, it makes other people judge their own life as far as what they doing, what they not doing, and what they need to do. So like I said, don't ever get it twisted, collective. They may not, fix their mouth to say, hey, I'm proud of you. I see what you're doing, support you, whatever it is. Because I don't know why people feel as though, like, oh, it's just social media and this and that. But it's like, okay, that's the way in which we stay connected. Nigga, even just speaking of platforms, when they took down 106 in Park, like, you really have to just do it for yourself. as far as the new songs, like you have to put yourself in that. You have to outsource the songs, the new songs that's out now. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a platform like, well, we don't have 106 in Park anymore to where they have the whole countdown. You know what I'm saying? We seeing music videos and so I feel like it's a lot of tower moments happening with people that like, a lot of people are looking for authenticity, not people that have to wear two masks, two, three, four masks. And with authenticity is being your true self. Just the way God made you. Just like how he tell us, come as you are. That's your energy right now too. It's like, come as you are. And then I'll be the judge of that. But you ain't gotta, wear two faces in order to make you. And in order to make portray as though you want to have a certain type of closeness with me. Yeah, lust collective. Some of these people, especially when it comes to love interests, okay, you can look very good. And that's another thing to judge as well. And it's just something that we all learning, just within the way we treat people and the way in which other people treat us, right? As far as knowing the difference between somebody who approaches you on like a long-term tip versus a short-term tip. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys can be celibate, like sustaining from sex. Okay, with discipline here, like it's a lot of people that's just looking for closeness, like intimacy, like chilling, vibing. What's this two-faced energy? Yeah, look at that chaos off the rip. Upheaval, disaster, downfall. Collective. Because listen, whoever this person is showing these these two sides of them to, they're exposing themselves. This is so crazy. Like this person, merely based off of like them not having a sense of closeness with you anymore, them no longer to be able to be on your journey from that point on anymore, them trying to cause chaos and conflict in your life is causing it in theirs, collective. And you just sitting pretty in your feminine energy. Because listen, I don't know who eventually, like, the lies catch up to you. Eventually, the preying on people's downfall and things like that, it catches up to you. It's giving me that expression: the ass you kick today may have to be the ass you got to kiss tomorrow. It says gentle, nurturing, mothering. Y'all have two totally different energies. And the two faces that this person has is either they're a backstabber or it's always some type of chaos and conflict in their life. That's the only two things. It's so funny. I forgot what the dude name is. If you be in the Instagram streets, okay, he be in a car and he be saying his little poetry, but he be talking his shit, right? But it was this one post he posted. What was it, yesterday or earlier today? It was something. He was like, I can't be around people where it's always some shit going on in their life. He was like, nah, motherfucker, because what the fuck you got going on? He said, something always happening. Your car is always blowing up. I was like, this nigga. Because listen, oftentimes when people got so much shit going on in their life, it's because they're not learning the lesson. They're not learning the lesson, and it's gonna keep getting repeated. It's gonna keep being repeated until they come to terms of like, oh shit, I am the fucking problem. You've learned. You've gotten into your feminine energy. You faced your conflict and your chaos. You judged yourself before anybody else judged you, and you made those necessary changes. You put discipline in, and this is exactly why it's like nobody can really get under your skin. Nobody can even make you feel a certain type of way, because it's like, I know what I did to get here, and it's just funny how like you think the old ways in which you operated with me could swing now. It don't. It don't. Like I feel like you really have a sense of peace with gentleness. Like you have such a gentle approach with things. You don't want to be around people where you got to raise your voice up to a certain damn decimal. Nah, we ain't doing that. Because that's when the math don't be mathing. Shit not adding up. Like, hold on, wait. Because here you are in this feminine energy, and then somebody comes in and they want to bring chaos and conflict. It's like, hold on. Okay. And it's so crazy because with stagnant energy here, it's like, it says stuck, dead end, frozen. Somebody, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and they're both uncomfortable. And that's the two faces that this person is having to face themselves. They thought that they had people around them that was going to be their homie, kin, friend, whatever, to the end. And now these people feel a certain type of way about this person. Like, you are the company that you keep. So yeah, to them, they may think like, oh yeah, this is my rider, this is my friend. But on the back end of how motherfuckers feel, if they have not left this person, it's like, yeah, I can't trust this motherfucker as far as I can throw him. Like, I'll stay close to them based off of whatever the benefit it is, or for whatever the fuck reason why. But they know that this is somebody who will stab you in the back. But this is like somebody who is comfortable with being like the informant. Like, crazy. Not knowing that even being around that shit, they also reap chaos and conflict. Even if you're not the person doing it, being around it and knowing it's not right, baby, listen, you gonna get called up too in the court of law. You a witness. I'm here and bring that ass here, boy. Somebody could like DC Young Fly. Somebody's initial could be D. Somebody's initials could be C. Okay. Y'all broke my favorite mug, and then it cut my damn finger. I should have never threw my water thing in the car. I forgot I had drunk some tea on the way to the gym. Like, god damn it. But I love mugs, so I got like 11 more. Okay, let's see. What's this chaos and conflict? Yep, listen, all because that fucking gossiping, drama, rumors came back to bite them in the motherfucking ass. What did I tell you, collective? Words are spells. I don't know if people understand that. That's why affirmation is so important. That's why, the words you speak, whether it's to yourself or other people, are powerful, because you never know the things in which you may say that may send somebody to the deep end or lift them up. Okay? So even with you not being around, it's setting a certain type of tone. It's setting a certain type of energy to where it's like, I don't know, somebody could have got to being in this energy around the wrong person when it came to you. This could be somebody that you close with. You know what I'm saying? That's on the same, that has a mutual respect for you. That knows like, we may not be close or whatever, but like, I respect this person. It's kind of like that. Or even if you were close with this person, right? Because I was getting long-term energy at one point. Somebody knows that you are somebody that is about togetherness, unity. Okay, I'm hearing UNITY. That's my unity. Okay, when you leave this earth, what people are going to say about you is the fact of like how people will judge or assess you is the fact that you brought people together. Whether, you know what I'm saying, if you with lust here, you had a couple motherfuckers tight, okay, because it was moving along, collective. Anywho. That nosiness, all of that type of shit is making somebody it's I feel like whatever this is, what's this sipping? It's making the problem worse. Somebody's making it worse for themselves. Like, child, they are making it worse for themselves. Yeah, this is definitely going on in the moment. Okay, it says good vibes now today. I don't know why I feel like it could be a whole party going on. You know what I'm saying? A whole event or whatever the case may be. And like, you are the topic of conversation. Like, why? We supposed to be having a good time, have good vibes. Like, why? I'm hearing just somebody who's like, why does this? Okay, so here's the thing. Some people could be asking about you. That's the thing, collective. Somebody could have had a birthday. Somebody could be had a birthday. Somebody was asking about you. And somebody started to yeah, it was some type of conversation going on. Y'all, cuz listen, nurturing came out. It says mentorship, wisdom, giving back. Somebody antisocial is in the reverse at the bottom, but it says in your feelings, silent treatment left out. Okay, so somebody did not want to come off as antisocial, so they came, right? But this is like a situation as far as like okay, say it's a friend, right? And a friend is like, oh, where is collective at? But the friend of the friend that's how can I fucking explain this shit? That's how I feel like messy this is. I don't know. Okay, say it's two friends, right? And they know you, collective. But this is like somebody asking, so it's you and the other friend. So this is like whatever. This is like somebody asking like, oh, where's such and such, right? And someone already seen how somebody else feels about you. It was discussed, something. It was some type of gossip, something going on. But how somebody plays it off to someone else is totally different from what they said behind or in closed spaces. And this stirred up some conflict because somebody's seen how somebody is like somebody not standing 10 toes down on how they feel towards you. So it makes them look two ways. This is like somebody here probably did not want to even go to this event or probably didn't even want to go, but they probably was just like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go or whatever. Because that's the type of person that you are, right? Very giving, very show uppy, very, yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, collective. It was definitely not meant for you to be around these people long term. Because with this being the vibe, it's like, this is like people that move shisty or have that sense of chaos and conflict in their life. And they want to be around you so they won't look as though they are somebody that just stirs up a lot of drama. This is like somebody wanting to be friends with you, a lover with you, or whatever, to kind of like clear their slate of being some type of two-faced ass type of person. Because they know that like, if people were to see them with you as a friend, a lover, work with you or whatever, it's kind of like birds of a feather flock together. Don't let nobody use you, collective. Because that's not really how this person is. They just want to be this way in order to be around you so they can be looked at in a different way. But best believe this is somebody who you would get close to and they would tell all your business. Like, hell no. Oh. Okay, daydreaming. It says heads in the clouds, delusional hopes and dreams. It's like, yeah, whoever this person is, they must think. And it's so funny because I see the UPS truck. Y'all already know what the fuck that is. For my new heads, so me and Z, we met at FedEx, right? That's how we became best friends. And every time we see a UPS truck, we be like, oh, that shit is the ops. That's the motherfucking ops. And as I'm speaking on this person, that is the motherfucking ops. They are definitely delusional because, like, they really have these hopes and dreams that y'all can be friends or lovers and... I feel like that's more so on the friend aspect. It could be for a lover too, you know, but also with whoever this person is, they could have lived a different type of lifestyle, okay? And this is like somebody who, again, they are worried about people judging them based off of like whatever type of gossip that this person could have been partaking in when it comes to like a lustful energy. Okay, this could be somebody that, you know, could have been a little hoish, right? Back before they met you, okay? But for this person to put on a different face is because like they knew the type of person or the energy that you had, right? You're not just out here trying to get whatever it is that you want from this person or whatever. Like based off of how you came to them, determine how they needed to act. But it's not even like that though, I feel like. It's more so like their loving side came out with you. If you would have approached, or if this person would have gotten a different tone from you or something like that, it probably would have been a different approach. But I feel like this person is used to dealing with people who have chaos and conflict. Wants probably people that they can control and, you know, yell and tell what to do, or I don't know, something like that. Maybe somebody has something going on with dealing with people like that, which could, you know, if it were to be known. That's why, because somebody kind of fears that like this relationship or that relationship wasn't going to last with failure here, because you may have, it's like if you were to pop out with this person, I feel like a lot of shit will probably come out about this person. But you are somebody who's very nurturing and caring, so again, you didn't give this energy off to them. But with daydreaming, like that situation maybe didn't last long with you and this person, but they still think about you and they really hope, like their biggest thing, because harmony is in a reverse, right? It's kind of like this person, it says balance, peace, and happiness. They're unbalanced, they're not at peace, and they're unhappy. But it does not mean that this person can't get there. And I say that because like maybe this is somebody who is struggling with operating in their purpose, because with judgment here, maybe somebody feels as though, you know, or with discipline, what they want to do in their mind has to stay there based off of the surroundings or the people that they have around them. Maybe they feel like people are going to judge them, they're going to talk about them, and it's going to, you know, maybe there's a sense of like building up a sense of self-esteem within themselves that needs to be taking place as to why they may not have step foot toward doing what they want to do. But I'm hearing your love, shawty, I'ma only tell you this once, you the endless. You got spunk, you got you got something all the girls want. And like a candy star. It's like a lot of people like to be close to you, collective, or like you just got a way of drawing people's energy in. And you don't have to be 2, 3, 4, 5 different ways in order to do this. You do this just by you being you. And you being you shows this person that they can be them too. So maybe they feel like if they were to, like, you know, reveal to you who they truly are, Because this sense of two-face could be like in conflict, chaos can be internally. With sipping, this person may feel as though, okay, if I do open up to you, if I do become vulnerable with you, like, are you going to just go and spread my business or, talk about me and things like that? But you don't give that to them. Nurturing energy, you don't give that to them. Like with the respect and love that you may have for this person, because I feel like they still showed you respect. But the other side of them is like that internal conflict that they're battling, that they like yearn to have someone to have as like a safe place to talk about those things, or, share that sense of closeness. So even if this person was to call you today, it would still be good vibes. It's like it's no love lost. I feel like there's just an understanding that, like, hey, again, you're on your path, I'm on my path. I don't judge you. I don't know what you may have had going on as to why this situation failed, but it's like you good in my book. It's kind of like that here. Okay, it's like it's no sweat from off of your back, basically. Somebody could be getting into the gym too with discipline.